So growing up I always wanted to play games, but my PC wasn't good enough, so I tried everything to improve my performance. Hopefully with these few tips I'm gonna give you today, you can improve that as well.
I got the moves. I got the moves.
Going into number one of the basics, probably I think the most effective, is going to your NVDIA control panel. You can get this by right clicking on the desktop, go NVIDIA control panel, and this thing pops up. Alright? You want to go to adjust image settings with preview. You want to set this to either balanced or performance, depending on what graphics card you have. You know for yourself if it's good, decent, or really bad. If it's really bad, I suggest putting it on performance. If it's decent, keep it on balanced. I just like it on balanced. I mean, I'm used to it, so I leave it there. Going to the second part, going to manage 3D settings. You want to take over all these settings. I'm just going to change them real quick. So what you want to do is, you want to have these all off, except a few of these here. I'll put some screenshots on the screen so you can copy them and try them. Keep in mind that these are pure for performance, not for quality. So I don't know what side you're on. If you prefer quality, then I suggest searching for different settings. If you like performance, you can try these. Because when I really had bad FPS, I really didn't care what it looked like. I just want to play nice and have my FPS as much as possible. So I just left it like that. If you've done that, you just press apply. Load. And you're good to go. Alright, so going into the last part of the NVIDIA control panel is going to your change resolution. Yeah, you want to click the monitor, your main monitor you're playing on, and if your resolution is on the highest, I suggest lowering it because you want to have the highest refresh rate as your monitor supports. So as you can see, if I choose this one, my hertz are only limited to 60 hertz, and if I lower it to this one, I can put 75. And the difference between 75 and 60 is, yeah, it's pretty big, pretty noticeable. After a while of playing it, I remember playing on 75 hertz for a month, and then my video card got reset after update, and I instantly felt the difference when I was playing on 60 hertz. So it really makes a difference. So you know, if you try that, you know, I think you'll like it. Okay, so that's for the NVIDIA control panel. No. Then what you want to go is you want to go to your advanced system settings. I want to just type here advanced system settings, and then you're going to see here view advanced system settings. You want to click on that. Then you see here on the first tab, you want to go to advanced performance, choose settings, and then check this one, just for best performance. What I like to do is I'd like to check only this one, show thumbnails instead of icons. That makes me give me a preview of a picture that I'm choosing. So if I'm going through my pictures, I like to know what picture I'm choosing, so I don't see an icon and all the pictures are the same. Alright, so this is not necessary for your game performance, but this does really help out with your Windows in general, opening files and closing them. So going to the next one, also not really a, well, it's a bit both ways. So I want to type in msconfig, enter, and this little window will pop up. I want to go to services, click hide all Microsoft services, and you want to uncheck everything that you know you won't use. So let's say I installed a antivirus, right, or a scanner. Let's say I installed a scanner, and I'm only going to use that scanner once a month. I'll be not using that on a daily basis, so I'm gonna uncheck that. Otherwise, it will start up every time I'm starting the PC up, which is unnecessary for your CPU and your graphics card or RAM. So you wanna uncheck everything you don't use, and only keep on check that you are using on a daily basis. This is the same for startup. You wanna go to startup. You can see all the items that you that will start up. It's either enabled or disabled. Enable the ones you are gonna use and disable the ones you're not gonna use. Simple as that. And the third thing I like to do is scanning and cleaning my PC once in a while. I'd say once a month. I like to clean my PC with these two cleaners. I got CC Cleaner, which is pretty popular. You want to open this one. It's really easy to use as well. You just check on everything you want to clean, applications, temporary files, etc, etc. You want to scan it. I'm just gonna scan it just so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, so you can see it cleaned files. It just delete, temporary files, last session, cookies, all that stuff, so yeah, that's that. Then you got a second function, is registry cleaner. What this does, it scans files that are corrupted or not working so well. You can scan them for issues, and it will show you what it found, and then you can fix them. I mean, most of the time it's not like a major big problem what they scan, but sometimes the issues that they fix can be helpful and might increase your performance in Windows overall. So that's the second, that's the first one. Going to the second, advanced system care. This is also a free software. You can buy it if you like, which can give you more functions and more things to use if you like to. But this is the basic thing you get for free. It's just a scan. It's really easy to use. You just check on everything that you want. So it has an internet boost. I'm not sure what that means, but if you want that, you can do that. You can clean, optimize, defrag, scan, remove, optimize. You can do a lot of stuff, and this one really works for me. Other than that, you got a turbo boost. That's like a game booster, but then you can choose which which functions you want to turn off in the background. So if you turn it on, it just disables unnecessary stuff in the background and focus more on the application or game you're playing. This is also something for your drivers to speed up your PC. You can see it in the description. It really tells you what it is and what you can do. These Advanced System Care has also different products that really help driver installation and all that stuff. So I'll put the links down in the description so you can check it out if you like to. Going into my CSGO settings, I've got a screenshot here, and these are the settings I'm using currently at the moment. When I just started playing Counter-Strike about a year ago, I started watching Scream. I didn't know who Scream was, but I was just going through Twitch, and he was really known for his tapping skills. And since I came from Crossfire, which is a really tapping based game, I thought it was the best way for me to get into CSGO, learn the basics, and get better in the game. So I took over his playstyle and as well his video settings. He played by 800 by 600 because that was his personal preference. For me, I played on 800 by 600 because I needed to. My FPS was so bad, I had to play on everything on low. So it was on very low. Only multi-core rendering is enabled. This helps when you got multiple cores in your CPU. It helps increasing the performance of the game, and it makes it easier to run, I guess. Okay, so oh yeah, I got one more. Is a CPU on bark. What this does, like every CPU has a kind of a safety thingy on it, I guess. But like what it does, it says here, this increases performance because it will run your CPU at the full capacity. So you can just download the file here, download application. You could open the file with WinRAR or unzip, whatever you like to use. And if you open it, you will see these files. Just open this one, unpark CPU exe. What it does, it will open this. You can just kind of check your status, and if it says parked, you want to unpark it, and if it's already unparked, then just leave it like that. You're good to go. It does say that unparking your CPU will decrease the lifespan of your CPU, but the lifespan of CPU is so big you will hardly notice the difference, and before the CPU is over with its lifespan, you probably already bought a new one. I mean, we're talking about 10 to 15 years at least, so there's nothing to worry about that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is a really easy thing you can do. Go to power options and make sure this is on high performance. There's also a new function in Windows 10 that recently got added, some high performance. I think that one is also really good for the CPU. You gotta try those two out. Yeah, these ones will really increase your FPS by a bunch if you haven't did it yet. So for me that's so maybe it does for you as well. Yeah, these are probably the most effective tips that I can give you. Game boosters, not really my thing. I've tried them, but they never really increased for me, so I just didn't use them. Was unnecessary programs on my PC. If you use them, you know there's nothing wrong with that. If it works for you, it's fine. All good. This is just what it works for me. I hope it will work for you. If not, you know, don't get mad at me. I mean, every PC is different in its way, and if your PC is that bad, you know, even the worst PC, you can't cure it by tweaking your PC. Eventually you gotta upgrade your PC and buy parts or buy a whole new PC. I'd say upgrading your PC is the cheapest way to go, since you can choose what you want and how much you want to spend, and yeah, I did as well, and it worked out great for me. So let me know in the comments below if it worked for you, and if it didn't, I'll try to help in any possible way, or give you advice or whatever. And like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'm out. Peace.